So I use on mask smell like sewage. Make sure I brush your teeth.
Brush my teeth as I'm about to the beat. Slipping my clothes and I'm out that door. Shine a level up so I can get some more money to explore. Block on a Chevy, somebody's here. Maybe change your showers on the way. Got a bit of vacation up in.
Before I start doing my makeup, I usually moisturize my skin, but being that I just came out the shower, my skin is dry. Get a toner, and Witch Hazel is a, you know, affordable toner to get from anywhere. And I grew up in a West Indian household, so I pretty much have access to Witch Hazel, Dettol, any product alcohol based, and alcohol. So that part, you know. And honey, I got this from Amazon. Not trying to be a sponsor or nothing, but Amazonia, if you looking at me right there, you missed out your opportunity because I'm already on Vogue. But you can still holler at me though. Being that I use this, I tend not to use the other ones, because even though they're doing more, you know, more for my skin than damaging it, but I just try not to use too much. Ooh, so baby, for the facial that we're gonna do prior to putting the makeup on. I put it on my neck, my back, my I'm really this energetic in the morning, guys. Yes, especially at 3 a.m. Somehow my mind just tends to go on and on and on and prevents me from sleeping. Oh gosh. Wow. Oh, I miss the high school naps. I'm telling you. Not even the high school naps, just all school naps. Those were clutch, okay? Those came in clutch after a day when the professor was in your face. Pat, 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 pat. Glowing, honey. Just a little glow. I used to suffer from bad eczema, so I don't really, you know, do too much with the pre-anything process when it comes to my skin, because or usage of the products within that routine, so everything is just bad. So, you know, instead of taking out all the products that I was using, I just limit the uses of certain things, or just, you know, just continue them all together and get into something simple. Moisturize my face with vitamin E oil, which is an affordable product you can pick up in beauty supply store or just even the discount store, because that's where I got mine from. You feel me? I put a little, like a quarter size in the palm of my hand, and I rub it. I'm going to rub some on my hand because I really put a lot. I feel like a lot. So you might want to put like a dime size or a penny. Wow. And I put it on my neck. My skin is oily. I'm going to take a little bit of primer and place it in certain areas, because I don't want to, you know, dry out my skin. And this primer by Rimmel London, it really is giving me the London look. Honey, it is called Stay Matte, and it's true that it really does. Like, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People say I don't really watch what them want do. Say I'm gonna stick to my girl like glue, cause I'm a lovely number 2. So, speaking of sticking, the reason why I'm doing this is my hair to stay in place as I'm doing my eyebrows. And what other way to do it than with glue, you know? Elmer's glue, not Gorilla Glue. Okay? It got the bull, not the gorilla. Setting spray. I forgot to cover my nose. Normally I would do this, but you know, whatever. So I'm going to put my hair back, and I'm doing this because I am black. That part. You know, I usually put something over my edges anyway. This is a part of my process because I don't like getting my hands messy. I used to put the concealer on the back of my hand, and I just can't do it anymore. I'm not where I used to be. I've grown. I grew up, so I gloved up. That's why my ass ain't pregnant either, because of what? I gloved up. Hello. Condoms do not prevent pregnancy or anything else effectively. However, it was just a joke. You know, I'm just creating banter. But yes, I'm now using Toffee concealer. I use about 5 concealers. I know, because I learned my face over time and I realized this gotta go here, there, here. But then I just limited it to, focusing on the eyes. So that's what we're doing right now. And this, as you can tell, is almost done. I like to graze over it ever so gently, especially the ends, because I usually like my ends a certain way. And I don't like doing too much in the beginning. If you see that I look a little cross-eyed, it's because I like to blur my vision. Randomly when you're looking in the distance, and I just like to do that so I can see what I'm doing. This is the part I dislike because it's like when you overthink too much, it just gives you a whole nother eyebrow. Disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? The disrespect. But I could fill that in, right? All right, so we're not even going to touch too much. Take whatever brush, it don't really matter to me, just as long as it's flat like this. And then I just, try to work it outward into the skin. So that when I blend it with powder, it looks more natural. Sometimes I do this. This is a nice trick that I learned from just watching people on YouTube. Color corrector, so what I'm going to do is put a little bit here because I have a dark circle, so I'm trying to eliminate that. I.e. correct it. I'm gonna go heavy on it because that part, and that's what I want. Work in the sponge, into my skin. No more yellow corrector. It was just like a base thing. I like to fix my eyebrows first, being that it's the longest process for me. Whatever you're just gonna pat the brush into whatever color you are comfortable with using. And I'm just gonna pat. Okay. All right. I'm using a makeup palette, fill in my eyebrows. No makeup is left behind, honey. If you don't have one thing, use another. J-Lo's makeup artist was the one who actually showed that you can utilize any brush, anything, blah, 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 for anything. You don't have to just use this one for this and that for that. No, use everything, okay? Don't put nothing to waste. I'm going to clean it up using my foundation, which is from Black Radiance. It is Cocoa Bean. It's like $7. Very affordable. You can go to your beauty supply store. Hell, even order from Amazon. Everything's on Amazon nowadays. Except for our future husband. Except for your future soulmate. Kids, looking okay. Don't be afraid to go back into it if you feel like you need to do some little zhuzhin. Obviously, it seemed like I need a little trim, but we're here. There's still remnants of it there. That's why I'm very anal about the middle part. I don't want it to look too heavy and sharp, or yeah, I just don't want it to be too sharp. I just want it to be on point. I'm going to apply. I don't put too much on. That's why. And I'm spraying setting spray on my thing. You see it. And I just dab. Look at my dab. Look at my dab. So, another concealer that I'm going to use is called Warm Honey. So, I'm just going to gently apply this underneath my eyes. And I said gently apply. I didn't say how much. So, Use to your discretion. Probably some beauty gurus cringing right now the way they're looking at me. Not closing my eyes or something. Oh, the way I'm doing this part. I'm just like working it in. That's all you have to do. Work it in. You better work, bitch. You want a new hot body? Oh, no, my body. You better work, bitch. Okay. See the difference it makes? Oh my gosh. Happens when you work hard. Okay? This. You get results. And it's not even done. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't just be like, oh, this looks nice. Oh, this looks good. No, you gotta progress while you're processing how you're going to get things done and while you're getting things done. You gotta continue working hard. Consistency and all that. On top of who you know you are already and the confidence. Consistency, the confidence is killed out. Okay? And it's going to elevate your success. So we're definitely going to be baking. Just a little, see how oh, bro, man. I'm so hot. Yeah, I don't like adding too much. Instead of using the concealer, I use the powder. Straight like this. I go heavy on the nose because I have a flat nose bridge. And I would like to see it. So that part, that's why I did that. You can use any brush. I go in circular motion because it's fun. I could go like this. But what I'm going to do is take one of my brushes, the makeup palette powder, and just to frame the nose, because that's what I'm doing. You see? You see? This is something I learned for myself. Just common sense. Like, the method is pretty much this with the concealer. But it's easier for me with the brush, and I hated using the concealer. That's why I decided to do this. So much easier. Instead of just, you know, going in small circles with a smaller brush, I'm just going to take the mineral powder, use this big brush, and dab my face with the same mineral powder. And that is enough matte for me today. Don't worry about that little thing under there. I'm going to fix it. So right now I am applying mascara. I need another one. Now I will be using what did she say? So small circular motions are stroked down while I'm applying I'm applying powder to the waistline. Because, you know, it will create that fullness when I do it in a circular motion. And don't be afraid to go back. Be careful with this part because you can leave a little black mole. You know, like a dot. You don't want that on your nose bridge. It's fixable, but why do that when you could just take your time? Yeah, especially if you have time. I'm not going to use powder for this part. Lip liner. I'm definitely going to play off, you know, spring leak type color. I have colors for these. That part. I love my lip bow. It's better when your lip is a dry canvas. Oh, it's too dark. I don't want it that dark. I use unorthodox methods to get what I need to get done. I do. So I'm using a lip liner. I know my lips look a mess right now, but I'm just gonna put this gold in the middle to be an undertone when I put this baby over it. See how it highlights it a bit? That's what I want. That's what I wanted. And then I just, oh, it's giving me a glow that I need. Speaking of need, I need blush. Just go down with it. See a little bit. You can see a little bit. I don't like it to be overbearing. Like a mother. No shade, mama. No shade, but sometimes I smile to sculpt it. Setting spray. And that is my typical routine for a typical day that I would wear makeup like this. And I am going to go handle my business because the bitch is really glowing. Like, I really should go outside. Look at it. When I frown, there's no, like, you know, distinction of color on my face. It's just face. I'm just giving you face, honey. Face.